You can all of us sing, Prabhuji, Mataji. What do you think?
Yes, Prabhu, let's sing.
Yes.
Okay.
Hare Krishna to you. Hare Krishna to you. Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna
To you.
may you
May you
never
never
take
take birth
birth
again.
again.
May you never take birth again.
May you
Go
never
back to
take birth
birth
again.
again.
Go back to
Go to
Godhead.
God.
Radha Rani bless you.
Ibo.
Bol. Bol.
Haribol.
Shubhavilas Prabhu is here. So let's start with Shubhavilas.
No, we'll ask Nandini Mataji and then Sridhama Prabhu and the devotees.
Okay, Prabhuji, I thought you have limited connectivity, so I thought.
When it's talk about devotees, then Krishna arranges the connectivity. So
Hari.
please, Nandini Mataji can start.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Bipul Prabhu, I am so grateful to you. You are a shining example of how such a busy person, a person with so many responsibilities can serve Krishna and serve devotees. You also help me to give some medical guidance sometimes. And I'm really grateful for that. I'm grateful that you were on Bhakti Charu Swami's care team. And such a wonderful example. You're there for Bhagavatam classes every day. You're there with camera on, ready. You're there for 5 a.m. chanting, and I'm sure many other things. Thank you so much. May Krishna bless you. The best of the health and best of the devotional service. Hare Krishna, Dandavats. And my pranams to your wife, because a wife usually does a lot of work in the background. Hare Krishna.
It's only possible due to the devotees' blessings and association, Mataji.
Sridham Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavats Pranam, all goes to Srila Prabhupada. Prabhuji, to say something about you is very simple because you can say something very factual. It comes from your heart. I don't have to lie that you are this and that and so on. Whatever, if you just speak our truth, that is glorifying you, Prabhu. As Mataji said, you being such a busy, in your professional life, and I do not join all these Zoom classes, but whenever I open Facebook, Prabhuji, I see you are regular on the Bhagavatam class, and I believe you are regular on the morning japa. And these are the two most significant activity a devotee should be engaged in. Prabhuji, personally, I have known you for many years. You are a role model, Prabhuji. Thank you for inspiring us. Thanks for your association. It's just not only you, Mataji, Sujo Mataji, your two wonderful kids. There is so much to learn, Prabhuji, honestly. All our ISKCON kids, especially Biraj and Binayak. Amazing, Prabhuji. Let us just have one wish and pray today that Krishna bless you with all the happiness, peace, and everlasting bhakti, Prabhuji, which you already have. Haribol, Hare Krishna.
Haribol. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Sorry, and your association with great Kirtan. So, to Kirtan, we never forget, it always rings in our ears. So, and you inspired us actually to come regularly for the Kirtan, just for Kirtan to come. And Shuji have become a Kirtaniya just following you, getting inspired from you. Thank you, Prabhuji, for changing our life and giving a great association.
Shubhavilas Prabhuji, please.
Hare Krishna, who's very happy Krishna conscious, but Chakrapa Sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. So I don't know how to put in words because it's you have like tons and tons of qualities which give me so much inspiration. But a few which are really kind of clicking in my mind in this moment is His Grace Visheshika Prabhu said in one of his classes that when you have to ask something to be done, a busy person will figure it out. And I see that in your life. We all know that medical profession is not an easy thing. It's very, very busy profession with long hours and weekends and so many. It's not easy to be in medical profession with long hours. But in spite of such hectic schedule, hectic work life, you leave no stone unturned, showing your sincere determination and dedication to the sadhana bhakti process, to the mission of Srila Prabhupada. And as Nandini Mataji and Sridhama Prabhu said, the core principles of those are the Nama Kirtan and Bhagavat Shravana. So there is not a single day where you're not chanting in the morning hours. The sun can rise late, but Bipul Prabhu does not rise late. So that's your sincerity, and that's exemplary. That's a true quality of a true disciple, to be disciplined. Because in every day, without fail, you're the battery may go down, but if we have to reset our clocks, then we can when Vipul Prabhu starts the japa, it's not after 5, it's always before 5, so we can reset our clocks by your japa time. So really exemplary. I really derive a lot of inspiration from your sincere chanting. And you always inspire others also to chant loud and clear, which is very good. That's what Prabhupada wanted us to do, to chant loudly and clearly, to pronounce every word properly, and to hear what we are saying. And you do that, and you inspire others also to do that. And then not only that, but you have any chance for seva, like the monthly Sankirtan festival, although you have work in the weekend time, but as soon as you get a free weekend, then you and Sudhir Prabhu are always there distributing books and distributing prasadam to the Tampa, and making hundreds of devotees in Tampa, hundreds of people, more and more people are coming. It's not by chance. It's by your sincere endeavor on the path of bhakti. Nothing happens by chance. Of course, Krishna's mercy is there, but we all know that mercy only pour when we put a sincere endeavor. So all of you, headed by Vipul Prabhu, Sudhir Prabhu, are pouring so much sincere endeavor. And not only that, seva cannot happen until we recharge ourselves. So you kind of so nicely balance that by regularly reading and hearing Bhagavatam, Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya. So there's again never a day you miss it. Reading of Bhagavatam, and you're always so eager and enthusiastic, as Nandini Mataji said. You keep your video on, which is a sign of sincerity, which is a sign of that I am fully present when I'm reading Bhagavatam. So Prabhu, a lot more can be said, and your whole family is so exemplary. As Prabhuji also said, Mataji also said that the kind of example you are setting, you, Mataji, and the kids, and exemplary in every way, in their academics, in their bhakti culture, in their sadhana, in their seva, in their relationship with devotees, in their eagerness to take shelter of Srila Prabhupada and his glorious servants. So in every way, I just see amazing things, and I just pray that like a flower continues to blossom, may you all continue to blossom more and more in the path of bhakti, and spread your fragrance, which you all are already doing. May you continue to spread your fragrance of bhakti more and more, and always keep us in your association, and continue to spread the mission of Srila Prabhupada. That's our only prayer. Hare Krishna, happy birthday.
Prabhuji, you came to our life like 3 years, 4 years back in Tampa, actually, devotee's life. Before that, we were stuck to a level like Sadhya Satsang and doing this Bhakti Bhiksha, that papers. But since you joined us, you inspired us so much. Whatever change I have to because of your pushing, guiding, guidance, everything. So credit goes to you, Prabhuji. Sometimes I feel, oh, too much. Then, like slokas. I said, why I have to memorize these slokas? So, but I'm giving my keys, they're not memorizing. Then I said, okay, you don't do, then I'll start memorizing. So I started memorizing. Now kids also following me. They have no other choice. Dad is doing, they have to do. So you push it. Sometimes I don't accept it, but at the end, I find myself that is helping me, helping our family. Thank you, Prabhuji, for your continuous inspiration and pushing. And though sometimes I am doing misbehavior, but I know I'm doing with my brothers, so they will always forgive me. So please forgive if I am doing anything wrong, speak anything wrong. Thank you, Prabhuji.
You are doing exemplary, and all your family is exemplary. So thank you so much, Prabhu. Yes, Sudhir Prabhu.
It's
Don't let
already
Bipul speak. Let him.
It's already 7:40. I think we should wrap up for the next class tomorrow.
Prabhuji, sir. Prabhuji, I'll not take not even 2 minutes, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, I don't have any words to say because all the Prabhuji said, you're really, guiding us by actually showing how you should be there. I always, kind of miss japa sometimes, but you are there, I walk and do it, but no, you sit and you do it, you pronounce very nicely. And, you show by example, Prabhuji. And, I'm very fortunate. Before you joined, it was very difficult for us, even when we are doing Saturday satsangs. Sometimes, only, we were there, and sometimes only Karthik Prabhu used to join. He was also busy. But, after you came slowly, you built the momentum, and then, because of your mercy, Shubhilas Prabhu also joined. And, I can keep on. And about Mataji and kids, the way you show us, guide us, amazing, Prabhuji. So I know I don't want to take much time, but as Shubhilas Prabhu said, you are really showing an example because you are a cardiologist. I know I can see, Prabhuji, even a small doctor, just to talk with them, it's very difficult. And you're so down to earth, and you do pretty much any service, any menial service. I derive a lot of inspiration, Prabhuji. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Please bless us so that I can, be in your path. Thank you, Hare Krishna.
My first spiritual master, Shuji Prabhu and Rengaka Mata, even Ramakrishna also is our guidance.
It's all like
Baswati Mataji should speak, I think.
Hare Krishna, Bipul Prabhuji, happy birthday, happy Krishna conscious birthday. And Prabhuji, as Prabhuji's Mataji's already said, I just ditto what they said. I'm seeing you from last 3 years. And when I joined first ISKCON Tampa, I still remember that you invited me, you and Mataji personally, and fed us very nice prasadam. And you were talking about Krishna consciousness the whole time. We discussed so much, and you wanted to make sure that I should keep coming to the ISKCON, because many devotees initially they comes and then they disappear. So that's why you had a good try to keep me in the same path of Krishna consciousness. I still remember, and still you are inspiring us, our family, my husband. And I'm really grateful to you for all you do, you and Shujadi. So thank you, Prabhuji, what you do. And I must say that you are a punctual devotee. I have seen always on time in the Bhagavatam class. I always see Bipul Prabhuji is there, and also his camera is always on. Maybe 1 or 2 times I said, "Oh, where is Bipul Prabhuji?" Then I realized that you are out of town. So that's why you are the big inspiration for all of us, and especially for me. Thank you, Prabhuji and Sujay Mataji, for all you do. Thanks so much. Hare Krishna. Happy birthday again.
Mataji, I still remember that day you and Prabhuji and came, but over the past 3 years, the sincerity and devotion you showed, you crossed us already. Now we are learning from you. Thank you, Mataji and Prabhuji. We are blessed, and in Kirtan, amazing.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Devotees, please unmute yourself.
8:44, Prabhuji. 8:46.
Prabhuji, today we are doing night out, Prabhuji.
19.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhu. Yeah. I think Bipul Prabhu I met first time. I thought no, maybe very young, and I thought he is kind of less than 30 kind of thing. I thought. Then later when I when I got to know that no, he has 2 kids, and no, I don't know how he is maintaining it. Definitely with Krishna mercies, and definitely he is very down to earth. So I had very little chance to interact with him, but I could see that the energy whenever I discuss with him, or whenever I sit next to him, that positive vibration I can feel it, Prabhuji, and definitely and as other devotees mentioned, switching on the camera and you are always in that Bhagavatam session. It's it's kind of it's consistent. It's not one day or 2 days. Every day we can see that, and you are also curious in asking questions, and that shows that your eagerness to understand on all those components. Definitely we and I and as well Akshay, we want to follow those kind of best component, so we are trying our level best, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. And your family is a really nice devotee family, especially Lakshay. He's amazing. He's amazing. At this age, what he's showing us, guiding us actually, including our kids. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Bipul Prabhuji. Happy Krishna conscious birthday to you. Thank you for your association. And whenever I've been to a satsang or a kirtan, you're always there with great enthusiasm, jumping up and down and dancing with the kids and clapping very loud, clapping very nicely. And I can never clap like that. I don't know how you do it. That's a special talent that you have for Krishna. So also, you have a wonderful family and you're inspiring your kids and bringing them up the right way, which is very important in this day and age. So once again, happy Krishna conscious birthday, and I wish for your continued association. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhuji. So you're also very regular to the Bhagavatam class. So when you're there, I miss actually the praise Prabhuji, and seeing your faces, though we are far, not have physical association, at least gives me the pleasure of seeing you. Nice, like a nice devotee like you. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. So Prabhuji, you can.
Krishna, Prabhu, I'm sorry. I know you want to end this call, but sorry. So Prabhu, I don't want to take too much time. Personally, I feel really less qualified to speak about you. And Prabhu, there's so much that I can talk about you, Prabhu. But to keep it short, I feel like whenever Bipul Prabhu is around, there are like different aspects of you, Prabhu, that I relate to. The first thing is, a lot of times I see you being enthusiastic as a kid. As Raghu Prabhu mentioned, whenever you're around kids, you're always joyful. You're just, you don't give an impression as if like, an elder person is next to you. You give that freedom to have that conversation with you, like somebody who's young and easily reachable. So that's the first thing. And for me specifically, Prabhu, I think as Bhaswati Mataji mentioned, one of the important things which I personally lack, and that's something that I want to improve, is being more disciplined about spiritual life. And I know that has a cascading effect on every aspect of our life. And I think you have been exemplary in that aspect. And I think I sincerely pray to you to pray for me on this auspicious day, because Kṛṣṇa will be hearing every single prayer that you pray on this amazing auspicious day of your birthday. So I request you to please pray to Kṛṣṇa that I become as sincere as you, as disciplined as you, and more importantly, the time management aspect of me. You are, as Mataji was mentioning, you respect time, and Kṛṣṇa says that he's time. And so Prabhu, there's so many things, but like whenever I come late to any program, I would first look at you, because I feel very guilty that, oh my God, Bipul Prabhu is going to feel bad now. But Prabhu, you inspire me, Prabhu, and I consider yourself, Sudhir Prabhu, and all our amazing senior devotees as my Shiksha Gurus. And I have a long way to go, and just hand me off your kurtas. I'll just hold them and you just drag me towards Kṛṣṇa's lotus feet. Thank you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Prabhuji. And I've been staying with you for last 7 years. So, Sudhir Prabhu, you also are one of our spiritual master Shiksha Guru. Especially in the beginning, you put the Midanga with Kumar Prabhuji. No, sorry, Siddham Prabhuji. So that was a very, very, very amazing moments we always cherish. And your skill of speaking, what is skill? Wow. This is Kṛṣṇa's mercy actually. So we are very fan of you. Thank you, Prabhuji. And Mataji also for your service.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
I'm Sakshi Gopal here.
Haribo.
Surprise.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Bipul Prabhu ki jai ho. Wonderful. All the hearing, all the glorification, so wonderful and so sweet. मैं हिंदी में बोलूं, शुभविलास प्रभु?
Yes, please, Prabhu.
Definitely, Prabhuji.
सुधीर प्रभु हमको लिंक शेयर किए थे कि प्रभु जी प्लीज ज्वाइन करिए. मैं थोड़ा लेट में ज्वाइन किया, कुछ सेवाएं था. विपुल प्रभु से हम लगभग शुरू में 6-7 साल हो गया है मिलते हुए. मैं भी मोर देन दैट. शुरू में विपुल प्रभु और सुधीर प्रभु ये दोनों फैमिली टाम्पा में सत्संग में सबसे एक्टिव मेंबर थे. और मेरा फील्ड जो है काफी, आप लोग जानते हैं, मैं काफी लोग से मिलता हूँ, संबंध बनाने की कोशिश करता हूँ. और मैं बड़े डॉक्टर को मिलता हूँ, काफी पैसा वाले लोग को मिलता हूँ. आज के डेट में साधारण भाषा में बोला जाए तो कुछ लोग होते हैं जो के पास धन होता है, एजुकेशन होता है, की पोजीशन होता है, नॉर्मली उनके पास बहुत सारे अनर्थ भी होता है, मतलब अहंकार होता है। तो विपुल प्रभु, मैं मेरे जीवन में जितना सारे अभी तक डॉक्टर मिला हो से कई डॉक्टर मिला हूँ, मेरा डोनर से है सब। तो नॉर्मली मैं उनसे बातें करने के लिए, मिलने के लिए एक दो सप्ताह लग जाता है मेरे को उनको पहले मिलने के लिए। एटलीस्ट I have to take two weeks to meet them or talk for a few minutes. So for Bipul Prabhu, I always myself, मैं इतना विपुल प्रभु को इनके जो नम्रता है, एक क्वालिटी है, वो मैं हमेशा के लिए, जो विनम्रता इनके पास है, जो नम्रता है, हमेशा के लिए मैं उनसे ये मेरे लिए, मेरे लाइफ में मैं उतारने के लिए कोशिश करता हूँ। इतना बड़े डॉक्टर होने के नाते भी इतना सिंपल, कहाँ भी वो फिट हो जाते, बच्चे के साथ में फिट हो जाते हैं। मैंने अपने आप को कभी भी आगे नहीं रखते कि मैं डॉक्टर हूँ, मेरे को मेरा रेस्पेक्ट होना चाहिए, मेरे को सम्मान देना चाहिए। इतना नम्र कि मैं मेरे लाइफ में ऐसे कोई डॉक्टर अभी तक नहीं देखा। और ये इतना हाई पोजीशन में होने के नाते, इतना अच्छे भक्ति परिवार के साथ में एक गृहस्थ जीवन में रह के इतना डेडिकेट डिवोशनल सर्विस हर क्षेत्र में करते हुए इतना नम्र होना हमारा, मेरे लिए पर्सनली सीखने की चीज है। उनसे मैं कुछ सीखता हूँ, ये सारी चीज मेरे को अच्छा लगता है, इनसे इंस्पायर होता हूँ मैं। कभी कभी मैं सोचता हूँ कि ऐसे नम्रता हमारा अंदर कब आएगा। जब भी आते हैं हमारा घर में, मैं देखता हूँ माता जी बच्चे के साथ आते हैं, माता जी नो इज आउटस्टैंडिंग कीर्तनिया that's another thing, but it's Bipul Prabhu, there's I can tell Bipul Prabhu that has their whole family have natural bhakti. You don't have to प्रयास, हम लोग प्रयास करते हैं भक्ति के लिए, लेकिन उन लोग के बांग्लादेश से होने के नाते स्वतः भक्ति उनके हृदय में ऑलरेडी है ही है और वो आगे बढ़ रहे हैं। तो मैं जगन्नाथ बड़ो सुभद्रा से, पंचतत्व से प्रार्थना करता हूँ पूरा परिवार भक्ति में आगे बढ़े, और यही मेरा कामना है। हरे कृष्ण।
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji. Still, I remember the day 2014, December, we went to first visit Alachua. And you gave us so warm welcome that it looked like I knew you for many, many, many years. Thank you, Prabhuji. That actually kept us to this path, because his devotees that blissful, how much the Krishna will be blissful. So that actually attracted to Krishna more and more. Thank you to all devotees for your blissful association, enlightening association. So that's why you are in the path of Krishna to get more bliss. But I know it is already I'm full blissful with you. Oh, thank you. Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji,
Happy birthday.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, last 1 minute.
Prabhuji, we are in line,
short.
Prabhuji, after Kuldeep Prabhu, Prabhuji.
Yeah,
We are still there. We are still there.
Yeah. So, Prabhuji, as we meet so many devotees, and but special about you is like Srila Prabhupada says, purity is the force, right? So that is why I think everyone is keep inspiring from you, because you are there is a purity at your heart. There's full faith in Krishna. Like whenever we ask you something, like any advice, so you just say okay, have faith in Krishna and do it. Okay, so and we are so inspired by your faith. Like sometimes we don't have that much faith. We just know, okay, Krishna, listen the lectures. But when we see or hear from a devotee, right, like you, then we also automatically get the faith in Krishna. So, and everyone talk about your punctuality. Like whenever we host the program, generally we have the Indian mindset. Okay, like if the program time is 7, so okay, let's be ready by 7:30. But when we know that okay, you are coming, So we are ready by 6:50 because we know that, okay, you'll be coming 5 or 10 minutes before the program. So nice, Prabhuji. So I always pray like you remain like this, so much humble, simple, because that is important in the bhakti path. So, and keep inspiring us. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hari Bol.
It only happened, Prabhuji, because in my 3 directions, Shudi Prabhuji, Naran Prabhuji, and Kuldeep Prabhuji. So I have no other choice to stay in the path and get inspired. Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you. And Gopal and Govinda, wow. So all is here. It is already a Vaikuntha. Ram, Krishna, Prahlad around. Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, Hare Krishna. Sorry, Prabhuji, I couldn't on my video. Lot of things going on behind me with kids. Please
We'd like to
excuse
see
me.
that, Prabhuji.
Night, Prabhuji. Next time, definitely we'll turn on the video like you do. It's Prabhuji. I'm very small to speak about you. A lot of Vaishnavas have spoken great things what you do on day-to-day basis. What really one thing which inspired me from looking at you is the way you do monthly Sankirtan, Prabhuji. That's really inspired me to the most, because you are, as everyone said, you are a cardiologist and you don't need to be doing that service, but the love that you have within your heart shows that how far you can go. You'll be respected wherever you go, like normal material respect, so you can get anywhere. But spiritually, you are so down to earth, and you are like always trying to serve, and you try to inspire others by doing book distribution, and also the kids and Mataji, they are all with you wherever you go. This is something that I really learned from you, Prabhuji. And one other thing which I missed to mention is during initial, like it's been 2 years that I've kind of being into the path of devotion or bhakti. Initial days, I was like, everyone used to have an instrument to play when Sankirtan used to happen. And when there is no instrument, I used to sit and chant, like sit and sing the song, sing mantra, sorry, not song, mantra. I still think that as a song for me. But you just use your 2 hands to clap loud. It's like as good as Kartal. So that's what I felt like, okay, why not I use my hands like you do, right, Prabhuji? So that's when I started to inspire myself. I tell everyone that people often give me kartal, then it's like, but Prabhuji, I don't need it. I can't play it, but I can just clap with my hands. So that's really one of the inspiration I took it from you, Prabhuji. And I'm so happy that I met you and Mataji and Mataji's wonderful prasad whenever I get a chance to eat. Especially beautiful decorations that we happen to see whenever we have beautiful festivals. So it's all Lord Govinda's mercy to have our roads crossed, Prabhuji. And I seriously wish Govinda to give you a lot more devotion and keep you as close as to him, so that you can prosper much more higher taste. This is a sincere request from to Govinda, Prabhuji, from our family. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. We are blessed to have such a nice family like you and Mataji. So, and from day one, when I meet you at Shri Prabhu's home, I was surprised. And then I was thinking how long you'll stay with us, but you're giving our association and you are, along with you, we're also growing. So, and your 2 kids are amazing. So I miss them so much, not having close association. Thank you, Prabhuji. And Prabhuji, behind the monthly Sankirtan festival, it is a Sudhir Prabhu. I just go with him. He carries the book in the car, puts it down. And
He's the pillar, Prabhu. Sudhir Prabhu is the pillar. He's the pillar.
Oh no, I am your servant, Prabhuji. The way Prabhuji talks with whoever comes to the book, they are mesmerized, Prabhuji. They always.
Shudhi Prabhuji is the pillar. That's why I go. If Shudhi is not there, you will see my face. That's for sure. So before I texted, I asked Shudhi, "Are you going?" Prabhuji said, "Yes, Prabhuji, no problem." Then I texted. If Shudhi says no Mante Sankirtan, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Thank you, devotees. This is
So good, Prabhuji. So good, Prabhuji.
so we have a good association. I think all our senior group members are here. So we can do more kirtans now, Prabhuji.
Definitely, Prabhuji. And we will try to be like you, Prabhuji, to turn on the video during Bhagavatam class and Bhagavad whenever it is. We'll take that, Prabhuji. We will practice it.
So we can.
Krishna conscious birthday, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Mataji. So we can end here. I think nobody left. Mataji, you want to start verification? No.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Sudhi Prabhu told me this is going to be like a midnight program, uncle.
Yes.
So I have told everybody in my house at least that nobody should bother me until midnight. Now what shall I tell them? I thought there's going to be a lot more kirtan, more glorification, and
We can start glorify you first and then Shudhi Prabhuji again. I think it will go on until tomorrow 7 o'clock, our Bhagavatam class. Because then I can glorify you for at least half an hour. I have that much of resource for you I have. And that way we can start doing other devotees, Prabhuji. We can go until tomorrow.
Prabhuji, we know that you don't sleep, but we sleep, Prabhuji.
You can end the call.
3 times Hari Bol to Bipul Prabhu loudly. Hari Bol!
Hari Bol! Hari Bol! Hari Bol! Hari Bol!
Bipul Prabhu ki jai.
Jai.
Jai. Jai.
Vancha kalpatarubhyascha.
Pipa Sindhuvevucha.
Vaishnavebhyo.
Namo Namaha. Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna.
Hari Bol.
See you again tomorrow morning 10 and 9 o'clock. Hare Krishna. Dhanavad.